Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is, what are they thinking about you? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different number and color. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hi, group number 1. Okay, so what are they thinking about you? And this is an energy update. Okay, so instantly, I'm seeing a lot of reversals that came through. It's telling me that this person on your mind, for some reason, they think that you want nothing to do with them and that it makes them feel like on edge and uneasy. Okay, because they see you as being somebody who is like the Queen of Cups here. So even if you're a guy, just flip that. Somebody who is attractive inside as well as outside. They feel like you two just have this vibe that's unique and you click. I just get this feeling of like this person's world doesn't feel right. You guys might be in communication, but it's coming across that like it's not going that well. Just get this person like wanting to make things right. They want you to realize like what they realize. This connection is special. It's unique. They don't feel this way with just anybody, and they don't want to lose you is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into what are they thinking about you. We have don't you want me, baby? Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was picking up on. Like they have this energy of like, don't you want me? Like I want you. Okay, we have my mirroring card. So it's possible you guys are going to think, what? No, that's me. That's what I think about them. Okay, so because mirroring came out, it's showing that you're both like wondering if the person on your mind wants you. Okay, so they're wondering it, you're wondering it, you're both mirroring this and nobody's taking action or communicating. And if you are communicating, I don't feel like either one of you are getting to the heart of the matter, like what it is that you really want, like putting pride aside and just speaking from the heart. We have, I'm going to make a move towards you. Okay, I feel like once, not only do they want you to realize like what a unique, special connection this is, but they also feel like they need some kind of a sign where something is going to shift within them and they're going to tap into this bold energy, this bold, courageous energy, and hit you up like for real. Like if they contact you, they're going to speak more from the heart, like cut to the chase of what are you two going around about, or, they're going to want to contact you to see you, to talk in person is what I'm seeing with that. We have your words and actions have more of an impact than you realize. Okay, so something you said or did possibly like bruised this person's ego, and that could be partly like why they feel so uneasy. Something got blown out of proportion is what I'm seeing. Then we have we might be too different. So there's a part of this person that thinks like, are we even practical? Like, yeah, I want you, but like when they really think about it, there's a part of them that wonders, are you too different, But then they say you're so beautiful. And again, that's like inside as well as outside. And then this person's like, I don't care, It trumps what could be not practical. And they're just like, no, I definitely want another go with you, like another real shot. Ooh, then we have, I regret messing things up with you. That could also be why they feel uneasy and why they think like you don't want anything to do with them. Okay, so that kind of like brings us full circle realization to this connection. But regardless, they still, like they are sorry and they do want to make things right. They wonder if you're going to hear them. Like, will you be open-minded enough to hear what they have to say? And then we have, you will always be the one I want most. Okay. So it's like their mind's made up, regardless if you two are in communication or not, or if you're getting anywhere with communication. And yeah, like I said, like I do get that they feel uneasy. They want to make things right with you. They are kind of waiting. Part of them waiting could be waiting to hear something from you. But either way, I do feel like once this person gets that bold, courageous energy, they're going, like I said, gonna make a move towards you to make things right. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description, or you can find it on the community tab in YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what are they thinking about you? All right, so this is an energy update with the person on your mind. Okay, so when tapping into these cards, I feel like this is a pretty new connection. We have this person definitely is interested in you. Okay, they're really curious. They want to get to know you more. Like on all levels is what I'm getting, like mentally, emotionally, physically. Yeah, this person, you're definitely on their mind. And they want to explore this connection with you. With the Star card reversed, I'm getting that for some of you, you could be at a distance from this person. Okay, that could be literal or it could be metaphorically speaking. I just feel like this person wants to bridge the gap between you two. Okay, and that could even represent, like, if it's more metaphorical, you know, you two are at this, like, getting to know each other stage. And they just kind of want to speed it along. Okay, so what's interesting is the theme that's coming through for me with you guys and this person is like they feel like time is of the essence, like life is short. We need to make the most of each moment. That's interesting. Yeah, that came through strongly. This person currently, though, is going through something that is kind of making it to where they have to deal with something before they can fully explore this connection with you. And so you two are currently at like this friend level is what I'm getting. And, you know, I just get that instead of like you getting this consistent talking or seeing of this person, it's kind of like you both feel like, again, like you're at a distance from each other. So you both kind of feel like you're in the dark as far as like, what is the other person up to? Why haven't, like, you're not hearing from them, yet you both still feel connected. So even though this girl's resting, not interacting with anyone, she still is connected to this heart that's on this string. So that's you two. The other thing I want to point out is there's a lot of green and purple in this reading. So it's like you and this person like have activated each other's heart chakra. Okay, I feel like you're both like opening up as far as feeling goes, okay? And allowing yourself to be vulnerable and to let someone in is what I'm seeing. And then, you know, this makes me think of like the third eye opening up, and this is like the crown chakra, the lighter purple. So, you know, this is coming across like a highly spiritual connection with this person. So I wouldn't be surprised if you two weren't connected on the dream level. So you could have dreamt of this person before meeting, or you dreamt of them and saw them in a different light. Okay. Like someone you've known, but you know how a dream can change how you view someone. And the other thing that's coming through is like music. You know, like you could like be connected telepathically through music. That 5D connection is what's coming through. You could be seeing repetitive numbers a lot. Yeah, so we have 1 and 7. You'd be seeing 1s and 7s a lot. 111, 1111, 333, 444, any combination of any of those. Okay, so let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into what are they thinking about you. Okay, we have I want to kiss you. Yeah, they do. You know, like I said, like they definitely want to explore this connection and be close to you is what I'm getting. I wish you understood how complicated my life is. Okay, so currently, like I was saying, I did see them having to deal with something before they can fully like give you their time and energy. That's like where the distance is coming from. We have heart to heart, but this isn't my heart to heart convo card. So what comes to me is like when I was saying like they feel like time is short, any moment spent, like we need to fully be, in that moment and like come from the heart is what I'm getting at. Like they don't want to play games. They don't want to beat around the bush, so to speak. They just want you both to like just be in the moment fully is what I'm seeing. I say I can't do anything about this right now, right? That's what I was getting at. And that's why you two are currently still at this friend level, associate/friend level. That's what I'm seeing. Some of you, it could be a coworker. Then this came through to me strongly. Okay, so don't think I'm sleeping on this connection because I'm not. Yeah. Like, so despite how things look, they don't want you to judge this prematurely. They want you to trust in the unfolding of this. Yeah, because they say, I think about you all the time. And I think you know this on some level, and that's why, like, you're so connected to them, whether you talk to them or see them or not. They also say, and, you're going to hear from me. This person, too, has a very, a more mature energy to them, okay? They're someone of integrity. Like, if they say they're going to do something, like, they're going to do it, which I love to see in a reading. When you're around, time stops. Yep, and no one else exists. So you guys had that kind of connection going on. They say we both already know. I love when I see that card. It's like you're both kind of wondering, like, are you as interested in me as I am you? But then on the other hand, it's like on some level, you both already know. And that's them like acknowledging that. And I just get the biggest smile when I say that because I feel like you two just light up in each other's presence. And then they say, I want to explore this connection with you. So there's a lot of pink. So this person's a very passionate person. They're very fiery. They could be a fire sign, but they don't have to be. But yeah, I love it because it's a very like sure energy. And you are definitely like the person who is on their mind. So that's amazing to see. Like it's very mutual. You two click. It's just bridging the gap, and trusting in the unfolding of this, since it may not be happening as quickly as you both want. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description, or you can find it in the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what are they thinking about you? Okay, so this is an energy update of the person who is on your mind. All right, so I had the most cards fly out for you guys. So that tells me that you are on this person's mind heavily right now, whenever you hear this, because it's timeless. Okay, so the Sun card is reversed. That sets the tone for this reading. So this person felt like when you two were together, like all was right in their world. Now that could be a literal relationship or just like seeing each other, talking to each other, any of that. And now I'm getting like you both kind of like disconnected from this connection. I see like both of you like walking away from each other, possibly like unfollowing each other, blocking each other. Okay, like all of that. There's a definite disconnect going on right now. And I feel like all this person's like working on now. And like the main thing that this person is working on right now is like becoming balanced, feeling okay again. They do feel like, if you were back in their life, they would feel okay instantly, but they are trying to do it on their own. Okay, like they don't want to have to rely on somebody else to feel whole and complete. But they can't help while they're healing and dealing with this. Okay, so this is a very specific pile, the message that came through. So if you don't feel like this is you, feel free to choose another pile. But for those of you that it does resonate with, I will keep going. This person can't help though, but wonder, like they're going over this in their mind, like what went wrong? How can we make things right? Would you even want to? Okay, they feel really in the dark about this because of the disconnect, especially if you're both on social media. I'm getting like a definite like disconnect. I mean, some of you might still be friends with them, but it doesn't help because I feel like whatever you guys post or what they post, it just like kind of breaks your guys' heart more. It breaks their heart more. At the same time, it's like they can't like on one hand, they do feel like by now I should have moved on. Not that there's a should, but you know, given the lack of communication and not seeing each other for a certain amount of time is what I'm getting. They still feel super connected to you. And like this was such a unique connection that they didn't want to let it go. They don't feel like it got its fair shot. But they're not sure what to do about it. In fact, the card that came out that really summarizes like the theme of this connection is they feel like they're caught between a rock and a hard place, okay? Which is that expression like you're caught between like two decisions. Should I try this again or should I not? And they feel kind of like either route, you know, is going to be kind of difficult. That's how they see it as of right now. It may not be, you know? Depending on where you two are at as far as this goes, may not be as rough as they're thinking. Okay, so let's take a glimpse at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into what are they thinking about you. Okay, they say my world doesn't feel right without you. Yep, was definitely picking up on that. I can't stand not communicating with you. Okay. And I feel like even if you guys have communicated, it didn't really go anywhere, you know, or it didn't really get like cut to the chase of what it is that you both want. Like I feel like pride was kind of blocking that authentic communication for both of you. And it's just both of you trying to protect yourselves. But then we have deep down, I feel you're the one. And that's what keeps this person holding on to the idea of this connection and giving it another go regardless, okay? Like against all odds, so to speak. But then they say this is too risky, okay? And they psych themselves out. So that's where this back and forth vibes are coming from with this person. Then we have, you don't want my heart, you just want attention, okay? So, they're kind of calling you guys out, okay? That's at least what they think. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. That's why they feel like it could be too risky. Some of you I'm getting could be in the spotlight, okay? Or even whether you are or you're not, it could be whatever you post on social media. Maybe you get a lot of attention. You know, you're a catch, so you probably get hit up a lot. And maybe this person felt somewhat intimidated by that, okay? I'm getting different things for that. But either way, that's why they think this connection could be too risky, even though deep down they feel like you're the one. Then we have I miss everything about you. Yeah, in fact, as I tap into this card, the song that comes to me is like, always something there to remind me. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, so wherever they go, they think like they see you, you know, they see your car you drive, like they just, everything reminds them of you. Then we have no communication, which, yep, we already knew, but that's just confirming that there either is no communication or, like I said, the little bit that might be coming through to either one of you isn't a lot, you know, or it's not really getting anywhere. Then we have where have you been? Okay, so that's for those of you that are still connected with this person on social media. They're like, they wonder, like, maybe you haven't been posting, and they're like, where have you been? Like, what are you up to? Okay, they're super curious. They want to know. They hate being disconnected from you. They wonder, too, if you miss them and you're thinking the same thing, and do you want to give this another go as well? They say you make me feel like I can do anything. Okay, so they felt like limitless, like the sky was the limit, anything was possible. They don't feel that way with just anybody. And they say, I think about you all the time, which I feel like you guys know because they're always on your mind, you know, which gets you thinking about them all the time. And you're both kind of like, why am I doing this? Like, why do I still feel so connected? You know, when I haven't heard from this person, for some of you, it's been like years. I'm getting like some, been a long time. Yeah. So anyway, but others of you, it's been a shorter time, but either way, doesn't matter. It's like you two are still connected. And that's why you two feel so strongly like drawn to each other, even though you haven't spoke or seen each other in a long time. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All the information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab on YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.